Hey everyone, hi, how's it going? I'm filming myself after a long time, and the reason is kind of special because finally I'm traveling again after almost a year. So I have reached Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, which is the primary airport serving the Jakarta metropolitan area. Here I'm going to meet few people with whom I'm traveling this time, and let's go. Hey, so this is Tofa. He's our official videographer and he will be filming us throughout this trip. This is Gadis.
Oh, hi.
Now, let me tell you something about the trip itself. I'm going on a 7-day trip to Bali and Labuan-Bajo, and this whole trip is fully sponsored by Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy Indonesia in collaboration with Indo-Indians community. And I will be sharing my experiences, details about the trip, safety measures taken by the Indonesian government in order to plan this trip for us in the middle of a pandemic. So we did our first level of security where they checked our bags and everything. We also received a goodies bag from them, and it has all the required things to carry in a handbag during any travel, or let's say specifically in this pandemic. We didn't have to wait a lot in the queue. Our organizing team has managed everything so perfectly. I'm very grateful that I got this opportunity to travel with them in middle of this pandemic, because I was not traveling for the last 7 months, and this was a perfect opportunity for me to get out of home and just travel to the best location possible in Indonesia, let's say.
I don't think there's more than we can do. How come you think that I still owe you anything more than pain, more than the pouring rain? How can there be more to explain? No, I won't go down the drain, 'cause I was there too, always so true, always so blind.
We were born restless minds, incompatible different sides.
Okay, so I know you might have a lot of questions regarding the flights, its availability, the price right now in Indonesia, like for everything, hotels and restaurants in middle of a pandemic, tourism acceptancy to these places, which I will try to answer and share some important prerequisites that you need to know before traveling here throughout these videos and everything in the series. Got through this as well. Now, as a final security check before boarding, they will verify your rapid test report and a photo ID. Passport is preferred as a photo ID, so you can carry that, and it is much more convenient. Also, a rapid test is enough. Like, you don't need a PCR swab test report to show them to fly within Indonesia. Rapid test is just enough. Boarded our plane and grabbed our seats without any hassle. My seat, always window, always. This is Garuda Indonesia aircraft, and I'm flying for the first time with this airline, so I hope it will be a pleasant experience. And anyway, I'm not a kind of person who compares a lot of services, so I think it will be good if the food is good. So for me, if the food is good and the plane is experiencing less turbulence, the flight is good for me. Priorities set. We all are sitting here. With me is my friend who is also traveling with me as a part of this program, and as you can see, this middle chair is empty. I believe this is because of the social distancing guideline here in Indonesia. At least here in this aircraft I can see that, and it's good to know that middle of the seats are empty so that there is no close contact with any other random person, and we can say that a social distancing thing is implemented in the flight itself. So yeah, very good for that. Now, of course, this is a risk to travel, but with proper precautions, at least I think we can attempt to travel and be safe too. I always carry my sanitizer with me, just in case if I touch any place, I quickly sanitize my hands. Okay, so now since we are sitting in the airplane, we have nothing much to do. I can just sit and talk here with you. So let me share my itinerary for the whole 7 days. So you just have an idea that what you can expect out of this whole series and what kind of information I might be sharing with you. And if you're interested, you can just subscribe to my channel and like this video, or let me know in the comments that what exactly was your expectations and if it met, or if these videos were any kind of help. First day will be in Bali, and it will start with the normal activities like getting to know each other, and then go to our hotels and just chill for the first day. That is the plan. We will be staying in the Royal Pitamaha Hotel in Ubud. It's an amazing place, I've heard. So let's see. And one major part of this whole trip is to witness the CHSE protocol implemented by the Indonesian government, which is cleanliness, healthy, safety and environment sustainability. So these are the protocols that will be imposed and to ensure that our safety is top notch. So day 2, we will be starting our day by doing some yoga at a good yoga retreat center, and it's kind of famous. So I believe that we will have a good experience there. Followed by that, we will have a adventurous ATV bike ride activity. So we will be going to Uzi Bali ride, where we will be doing ATV on a beach. It's a black sand beach, and it's definitely going to be amazing. So day 3, we will be doing river rafting in Ayung River, and which is again very exciting. And after that, we will be having a relaxed session of a spa in Ubud. After these all 3 days activities, on the 4th day, we will be flying to Labuan-Bajo and set sailing with Sea Safari lifeboat ship and visit the famous Komodo National Park to see the Komodo dragons. Now for me, this is the most exciting part of the trip, like to sail on this Sea Safari ship. It's so beautiful, and to sail in middle of an ocean, it is so good. I cannot express in words how nice that is. So now on the ship, I guess there will be a deck, and after sleeping under the stars in middle of an ocean, we will set to a small hike to a Padara Island, which is the famous spot to visit sunrise. In fact, sunset, if you can manage to stay there till the evening. But yeah, it's a very beautiful spot. It's a very renowned spot, and definitely one of the places to check if you come to Labuan-Bajo. And in fact, I'll say that it is a place, the Padar Island is a place for which you come to Labuan-Bajo specifically. Then after these all activities for the 2 nights, we will be returning to Labuan-Bajo and stay a night at the Inaya Bay Resort. And in the end, we will be having our PCR swab test just to verify if the CHSE protocol worked or not. Like, we are going to travel for 7 days, meet a lot of people, have a wild adventures, and after that, in the end of the trip, we will be having our PCR swab test just to see, in fact to keep us safe, but yeah, just to see that if these CHSE protocols worked for us or didn't. So if we are safe, we can say that it was pretty good trip and we are safe. And unfortunately, okay, there's no unfortunate part, because I hope that I don't get tested positive. Alright, so that's the whole itinerary.